little ones, and we'll price them as a card. If they're really big buttons, 2 or 3, just whatever works on the card. So that's the 2. And with this pan, remember the pan's going to hold the heat. So if it starts to get too hot, take it right off the heat for a while.
So what's the optimum heat?
I go on high, but I never have the pan. As soon as I see my buttons are really boiling, I lift it up. That's how I do my popcorn too. So I leave it, it's still sort of above the heat, but it's off the element, because it's where it's hitting the element that's getting those two. So it takes a little practice, but if you've done any deep frying, just think about how you deep fry things. You do it so long, turn it over, deep fry, and then you take it out. So maximum 2 minutes for each set of buttons. So depending on, if you see, I found with the buttons that Jean has, all of a sudden they turn dark. So you've got to be really watching and be very careful. You're dealing with hot boiling oil. If it starts to smoke, take it off. You don't want to go that far. But it should bubble around the edges. That's showing you that it's right. And as I say, I go like this, and it just gives the oil to skim across the top. Okay, so Jean and I are going to drill buttonholes. We'll probably do it in the other room, so it's not as noisy for the group in here. We'll bring them around to the stove. If we have 2 people, 1 or 2 people boiling, put them on the parchment paper, then someone can take them off the parchment paper and maybe sit somewhere else and sew them on the cards. That's one project for today. Another one is here.
I'm coming to film the situation.
Film the situation.
We're in the situation room now.
And this is the situation.
Yeah, I don't know if these are going to need any sanding.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
These little guys are pretty good.
I did this with
rejects.
Look, those are her rejects.
Well, just
I
because
didn't do it very well. Like
You made a mistake? I made a mistake once. I don't like to talk about it though.
me neither.
She doesn't make mistakes through designing something. She's going to take all those rejects and make something else that
She's a very creative woman.
she is.
Who is?
rejects can go in the rejects can go in the wood pile. You know?
Look at the woman with a power tool.
Antlers.
Yes, I know. You made some beautiful buttons. They were so lovely.
How hard would they be to saw in?
Extremely dangerous.
Why?
Because they break
Extremely
off?
dangerous. No, when you saw into a bone, the powder is so fine it'll go right into your lungs. You must wear a very special mask.
wow.
Yes. Yeah. Be
Well,
very
I guess I
careful.
have it in my lungs. I'm going to die. You can be sure of it. I'm terminal.
No, if it's in
We all
it's the same with any woodworking, any fine woodworking, that dust can be so fine it can kill you.
Yeah.
I've had 2 friends who have had a problem. One, it was with antlers, and another was her husband was doing that cement work.
How long did it take to kill them?
Well, this guy, he was working in his workshop, and he had the different colored woods. You know how you do that, fitting them together?
Yeah.
He didn't know, and he started having breathing problems. It was because the
Yeah, you do have to be.
fine dust of the wood.
Actually, there is some with some of the sodomies. Ellen Good's partner, Peter,
Oh.
he can't work with some of the exotic roots.
It put off a smell or a gas or a
he was
fine
saying
dust.
One time he was putting in this big, I think it was him.
Well, now that I've learned I'm going to die, I'm going to leave the
No,
room.
you're not going to die, but just be aware,
Yeah, that it's
especially antler.
I'm going to die. And sure enough, 30 years later, she did.
Very good. Yes.
Yes. We knew it. You heard it here last.
Shall we make the same prediction? We're all going to die?
Let's die at the same time.
30 years from now. Okay. 30 years from now. Is that okay with you?
We'll remember this conversation.
Yes.
What are these little black things? Oh, they're lids.
Yes.
Square button.
Okay, now we're going to go in there and see how they fry up these wooden buttons. Having fried wooden buttons. So those are the drillings. And here we have the drilled. I wonder what kinds they are. Who knows?
These are lilac.
Those are lilac.
These are lilac.
Right now, she's
Yeah,
doing
I'm deep frying some lilac right now. They don't not seeming to change color. You can see how these
They
ones
look
change color.
like banana chips, the way we do our dry bananas.
See, look at this one. Looks like a little snowman and his nose.
Aww.
They're not turning color. The lilac's not turning color.
Okay, they may not.
May not. Okay.
They
Look
may
at all
not.
those
They'll still be
interesting
seals.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, I'll just put them here for you.
Okay.
Here's
Good.
some more lilac.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
didn't know about lilac. I didn't know if there was.
It doesn't matter if they're light.
Yeah. That's the color they come. So
Yeah,
let's just take them.
Now, if you're getting,
These are all
are any of those, Lynn, been sitting there a while?
Oh, they're all these ones since I came here. I'll start at the top left. Please, thank you. They can be all taken away. Yeah. I tried to put them in groups of 5 that were almost the same size.
Okay, that'll help Margaret.
I don't know if she likes the way.
You know what, these
These are the 4, I
Lilacs.
I think those are for Lynn. Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay, we're going to
If
put
they're
the,
ready.
I've got rid of all my supply,
They're all right. Good. Okay, thank you.
and I've got a whole little thing of them here.
We have to be careful not to cook them too long. Did you get burned?
If they, they'll burn.
They'll burn. Yeah, I don't know. Kathy had one that was really quite black in the middle, and we only have had one split so far, and they're going to make it into a brooch. Oh, what fun!
Yeah, they put a pin on the back.
Well, that's another idea, actually. That's right. Yes. Matching. You can have buttons.
The bark seems to be coming off. You can use this little knife to get it off, and then I have to sand the edges if they're rough. Or if you're taking the bark off, maybe you could sand the edges. Thank you. And I'll just go ahead
Do you know what I did with a log?
Well, or just turn it off here.
And how much are these going to sell for?
I don't know.
Kathy, what is the price going to be for these, you think?
about $10 each.
Okay.
No,
No?
Each button,
Well, Mary.
15.
no, I don't know what we're gonna do.
$5? No.
I was, or less.
You think, what do you should go to
not more
the
than
store and
$4.
see how much they charge in the store. These are very beautiful. They don't have wooden though.
Forever. It's gonna be the
For every
same
card?
price for every card, because you see, the people that are in here, they've got the massive stuff to deal with, so if the price is the same, now I can put the price right on them, which I prefer not to, because if you gave them as a gift or something, but just to have them hung or on something and say,
You could put those little white sticky things, little white
yeah.
things on the back.
and then just say, what, and then just say,
Or if you put a red sticker on, then there are certain prices. If you put but people need to know the prices when they come and buy them.
yeah, it's better to have the price on them, I agree. We'll probably put the prices on the back, but I know, like, buttons are an awful price, but we want to sell them, so.
It's a new idea too. You're going to get people that don't knit, you know, that
But they may know someone.
can't make the jump to how they would be utilized.
And like, there's gonna be some that are pendants, and like this one was made into a pin. I don't know about that, because it's got holes in it, but, you know, we can do all kinds. Excuse me, all kinds.
We figure $1.50 or
It's got a hole in it.
$2 or
Yeah, that's going to be for Jean. I think she wanted that.
50
The things with the craft sale is the things that have a lower price will go quickly. So, you know, at Studio Tours, those are all the things that people really make money off of.
I know these are tiny.
It's their little $5 or $10 things. Those are
Nancy, did you see the people that went, I think it's Nick of Time. She used walnuts.
no to do this.
She opened them
Oh,
and put in messages like
Oh.
Chinese,
for everyone who's been studying Mandarin.
for Chinese cookies, you know, fortune cookies.
Oh,
or
fortune
she
cookies.
put in herbs and glued them back together
Oh.
to make a little sachet. But they would have to be drilled. So that those
Oh, so they have little holes all over them for the sachet.
Should I have different prices for different cards or just have?
I would think you price them per button on the card, so a card with two.
I'm not showing your face. I'm not showing anybody's faces because I don't want anybody to be identified.
That's good.
In case someone is after one of you. Don't want them to know where to find you. Especially our husbands. That's where she's been.
$3 a card, so if you've got the little button.
Don't have one of those, Nancy, not a problem.
Oh, what a relief.
No,
It's nice to have a husband around, isn't it?
it is. Somebody to talk to.
Yeah, but they're not all like your husband.
Well, even having a cat, I could talk to the cat now. I feel silly talking to myself.
I think I'd have a big dog if I had no husband or children.
No, I wouldn't want to do it.
I love dogs. They walk around and they sit on your feet and they're wherever you are, they're laying down there.
That's what Nicholas, my cat, did. He slept with me, got me up, he put me to bed.
But the trouble is that dogs die. They've only got about 15 years at the most, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, some of them can live longer than that.
And I just think, how many dogs do I have to go through in my lifetime? Maybe if I get a dog now, I'm almost
You'd be
60,
okay.
75. Well, do I want to lose my animal when I'm 75? Maybe I should wait and get one when I'm 70. Then I'll live till
Get
I'm
an
85.
older one. Get an older one
Oh, I
when
always
you're
get old dogs.
older.
Yeah, but see, then I've lost half of his life, right? So he's not going to live as long anyway.
No.
Okay,
But
I
he
think what
gets
we're
a
gonna do
second
is
chance.
maybe $3 a card.
That is so cheap.
I know. But
No,
they'll
not
sell.
$3, $5. They'll still sell $5.
No, $5 is too much.
5 is too much. 4, so we're gonna go for 3.
You are kidding.
We want them to sell to make money for
Well, don't
Mira,
forget they're not finished.
or they'll sit in my closet, or sit in my,
I think they'll sell at $5 a card.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, they're not finished though on the edges, and they're not shellacked or anything.
Anyway, it's always the debate about how much that sewing on is quite a job.
It's a bit of a nuisance to get the knot so that it won't go back into the